Today I'm running back one of my favorite builds we've ever done. We're talking about Slivers, guys. With this deck, we are able to turn all of our creatures into Slivers so that we can get huge hive pool plays for 0 mana. And with the new remarkable readings, it's easier than ever. And let's just say a field full of double strike creatures is horrifying. Alright guys, today we are going to be revisiting one of my all-time favorites, and I mean that, man, because this deck list has been in my deck list queues for I don't know how long, since we've made this like months and months ago. It's one of the few deck lists that I haven't deleted because I go back and play it every once in a while, and we've been tooling around with it, making it a little bit better as we go on, and we got a brand new card from Spider-Man that I think pumps this thing up quite a bit. But if you guys are unfamiliar with Thrumming Hivepool, this is what the deck is built around here today. It's a huge artifact for 6 mana, but it allows you to spit out 2 slivers every single turn as tokens, and every sliver you own has double strike. Not to mention this card has affinities to slivers, meaning if you have more slivers, you can get this thing down as cheap as free. It could be absolutely free, which we pull off here today quite a bit, and it's because of Leyline of Transformation. This is a card that turns every single creature on your battlefield into a certain type of creature. All you're going to be doing here is get this new opening hand. It comes down to the battlefield for free, and you name Sliver. And then you just got to fill up the battlefield with a ton of creatures to get down your Thrive Pool or your Thrumming Hivepool for free. And one of the new cards that we got was Remarkable Readings, aka Friendly Neighborhood. This card is one of my favorites from the new set because I love tokens. Tokens are just awesome, but this is really cool because it's a 4 mana aura that goes on a land, spits out 3 human citizen tokens, which is going to reduce that cost of the slivers quite a bit. But the other thing here too is you can pump up one of your creatures as a failsafe based on the number of creatures you have on the field, and it can run over the opponent for lethal as well, which is really nice. But this is also an enchantment which works really good with this deck because this deck has always been an eerie themed build, because things like Gremlin Tamer, it really loves having these enchantments. So when you do get like a Leyline of Transformation in the hand later in the game and you have to play it for 4, at least it's going to be proccing a new token onto the battlefield like a Gremlin, getting you closer to that hive full play as well. And because we are eerie, we of course have the Scavenger to kick things off early on to get your creatures pumped up quite a bit. And then also you can attach things like Sheltered by Ghost to it and get, you know, much bigger life gain hits. And then because we are trying to generate a lot of tokens and we're using enchantments to do so, we have things like the Windcrag Siege, which is going to produce a haste goblin every single turn. And then you can also you know, roll that right into the Dollmaker Shop hit, where you can activate this right away when that token hits the field because it has haste. But ultimately, if you can open up the backside of the gallery and you have the hive pull down, it has some pretty remarkable endings to the games, and we pulled that off today too. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one, man. I really enjoy this deck list a lot, and again, I keep revisiting this one because it's my favorite way to play the hive pool. I think it's the best way you can play the hive pool, to be honest. But yeah, hope you guys have fun with this one. We're gonna jump right into it. We'll see you at the end. Peace. All right, guys, we are back with some shenanigans built around the Remarkable Readings. Really, it's kind of built around the old Slivers build we had, and you know, the eerie synergies built upon it with the Leyline of Transformation and whatnot. This deck is a lot of fun, and I think that the readings has added quite a bit of value to this deck. I have cast multiple hive pools today for 0 mana. I hope to keep casting them. Yeah, we're gonna play you, and then what color do we want this to be? We've got a red, white, and blue. Let's go with I guess another red source would be probably what I need here. And if they attack here, they got to give me a 1/1 counter on one of these guys, which is good. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day, man. This deck list today is kind of just... It's kind of a pet card or a pet deck list of mine that I'm really enjoying right now. It's a deck list that I fall back on quite often, and I enjoy it a lot, man. This is going to be an attack, because I've got the life gain off the Innocence for my next attack, so I should be okay. All right, an Ardent is warped in. Whenever a creature or artifact you control enters, deals 1 damage. And this guy, it gets Menace because it gets suspected. Good God. Whenever enters, suspect up to 1 target creature. Whenever a creature you control with Menace attacks, create a treasure token. Okay. Let's play this, and let's put this on the basic land in case they get any sort of land destruction, like demolition field or something. All right, a suspected creature can't block, so let's send these guys. It has menace, but it cannot block. All right, now we've got some really good blocks of our own here with these 1/1s. Wonder how serious they are about full sending here. I could also just let the damage get through, and then Innocence could get pumped up by the Remarkable and get absolutely massive. Looks like they've got more kill spells. I'm kind of the natural enemy to this deck because the opponent with all the menace threats is trying to get their damage through with the 1 creatures attacking in, but it really doesn't work out so well when my board state is as wide as it is. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let him just have this. So that's gonna be 4, 5, 6 more damage. Yeah, that's fine. Because I'm gonna pump my Innocence up quite a bit here. If I draw another land, oh my goodness, the crash out's about to be real. All right, let's go here. They're gonna have to block, right? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, they have to block one of these two. Leave these 2 back to block. All right, we gain 8. Seems good. Seems good, my friend. Our hand looks fire. Absolutely great. Good stuff. Would have been fun to get the ley line in this one. We had a pretty wide board state with that, with all those tokens. They go 4 to the face. Interesting choice. I am shocked they haven't decided to blow up either one of these yet. The life gain on these have been really helpful. The opponent on 1 card in hand, we're taking another 6, or I could take something out here. I think I have lethal if I let this get through, right? Maybe not. Okay, yeah. Well, can this block? It does. It can block, yeah. That's quite the card, though. That is quite the card. Alrighty. And we are now at 11 life gain per swing. Let's go. And they block there. Are they trading with the scavenger? They're not. Down to 1. So close. Did I maybe have lethal if I would have pumped up the smaller creature? I think I did. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at that again, but who knows? All right, the 1/1 counter goes on to the scavenger. Are they finally gonna blow up the Innocence? They don't. They just keep blowing up nonsense or throwing fireballs in my face. Seems like a mistake to me, but GG's. I mean, listen, we got completely flooded that game. Was unable to do pretty much anything and still won the game. So I'm very happy with that. I'll take it. We got away with one there. All right, we got an interesting start with this one. It seems good though. I mean, I've got the draw engine. I've got a lot of token generators. I mean, it's a good 1-2 punch. Perfect. I guess I should have played that island first. My bad. I took damage for no reason. Yeah, we'll station actually. Copying an enchantment artifact in this game could be pretty important. It's going to be some sort of self-mill. I wonder if they're doing the roots thing. Seems like they are. Or not. They've got an Ouroboros. Having a sweeper makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. Let's go. Thrumming Hivepool. Now we just need to find ley line to turn everything into a sliver. We are still looking though for a land. So I think I'd rather have a land over a ley line, of course. So they're gonna fight, and they fight the 1/1, or they deal damage to the 1/1. I am so confused why people don't kill the Innocence more often. I mean, I get it. Like they know it's gonna be coming in an enchantment, so it's like to them it's a waste. But it's like, is it though? I mean, a 2/1 lifelink body is kind of a big deal. Like the life gain made all the difference last game. All right, let's see what I draw here. not bad. Let's play this for red. Taking a lot of damage here, unfortunately. All right, couple bodies. Let's do this on you. And I only need 2 more, right? All right, there we go. That'll work. I will send this. Get my 1/1. Man, can you imagine though if we somehow top deck the ley line here? Ley line would be incredible, and then I'd get myself. Let's go, dude. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got a free hive pool. Oh my god, this is gonna be sick, dude. Please let me get one more turn. This is going to be sick. That's fine, right? It's just an 8/8. Prevent all combat damage from be dealt to the diamond weapon. Okay. You're not gonna like this, my friend. You're not gonna like this. This is about to be free. This is about to be a free sliver. And keep in mind, every single thing on the battlefield is a sliver. I should have played that first. I didn't realize my mana was... Oh god. Everybody but you two, or you three, can stay back. Seems good. Seems pretty good. All right, so now what do we do for next turn? I mean, hopefully we hit a land and then we just unlock the gallery. If we don't get a land, I could copy the innocence with my land. There's a couple of options here, but I'm pretty happy regardless of how this goes. Absolutely incredible, man. I guess copying the innocence is not smart when I can just play this one. Yeah, we'll block, sure. It doesn't have trample. Sure thing. We got the land. Oh my goodness. Is this Christmas? I literally hit every single thing that I possibly could for the combo. I got the ley line, I got the hive pool, I got the open gallery, I've got a body field. Oh my god, a field full of bodies. That was crazy. That game was immaculate. All right, this hand is a little bit of a predicament, guys. I do have the ley line and the caretakers, which is why I think I'm going to keep it, but I don't have any blue mana for the tamers, which is extremely problematic. This may be a throwaway game if we don't get lucky. I need a blue land off the top. Definitely need a blue land. I get 2 shots at this because I got to play this land first and then draw, obviously, to start my turn. So we'll see what happens. And it's mono red and we're going second. Oh, brother. I got the blue. That helps. That helps a lot, actually. But going second against red is also its own death sentence. I need to find a sheltered by ghosts. That's my out here against this matchup. Sheltered by ghosts. They're off to a blazingly fast start. Here we go. Here we go. What do we got? Is it a nemesis? Gosh, if they hit a nemesis, there's no way, right? There's no way. That's also annoying. That's also annoying in its own way. All right, looks like they're just gonna pump the Hired Claw, yeah. All right, so we take another 5. We're down to 10. All I can really do here is play the Tamer. Looking for a Sheltered by Ghost. I mean, there's definitely an out here if that happens. It's the one card we need in this matchup more than anything. I think I'm running 4. I might be running 3, though. I think running 3, which is kind of a problem. All right, you got it. I'm not blocking, so let's see what happens. This could be it, guys. All I got to do is, you know, lose 9 life here, which shouldn't be too difficult for them to do. 2-0, okay. Oh, they both get 2-0. 2 creatures get 2-0? That's wild. It's pretty good. Alrighty. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, almost every deck's going to lose in that match going second with a curve out like that. So GG's. Not even mad. Not even mad. Thought we were about to have a miracle in that last game when we hit the blue land, but once I realized I needed sheltered on top of the blue land, that was also not great. All right, so we got a green player. I have one removal spell that I got to make sure hits the right target. Huh, okay. That actually might end up helping us with the mana situation, right? I can actually get down the Caretaker's Talent right now if I wanted to. Or even the Enduring Innocence maybe actually is the option I should go with. Yeah. Let's do it. And then next turn, I mean, that's a lot of mana they're giving us here to work with. Next turn, I could do for 3 additional colorless mana. So 3, and then, oh yeah, I could get my Hivepool down already. Oof. Okay. Now it'd be 4 mana. I don't know if I want to do that. I will kill this. That'll slow them down on their ramp a little bit here. All right, so do I take... Okay, so wait, hold on. That ill-timed explosion is kind of fire. I'd put him to 6, but then I have the Dollmaker shop. I can drop off here. Or even my Sauna would do a good job. I'm taking it, right? Yeah, I'm taking it. And I'm doing this. And I'm dropping what? 1 Hivepool. And 1 of these. That's tough. But I think that's the right call. All right, we cleared the field. No more problems in that, you know, regard. I'm gonna go here. And then next turn, hopefully getting down to Remarkable Readings is gonna be the play. The opponent only on 2 mana right now, but they do find a Weaver. Oh, there we go. That'll be a good engine for us. That's an engine for you, boy. Oh man, they're cooking with these creature lands. But nothing with trample, so nothing to be too worried about. Oh, we're drawing cards now. We're definitely drawing cards now. Yeah, I think the play here is here. No basics to put it on, it's okay. No attacks. So next turn, I probably blow up the Grove with this and then play this. I think that's the move. The Hivepool is not going to get played over the Dollmaker Shop gallery side opening in 2 turns from now. I think that's going to be the win con for us this time. I think blowing up the Warden of the Grove here, though, is definitely smart. I mean, I could blow up one of their Weavers, which would slow down any progression for mana for another Ouroborid, but really what we're trying to prevent here is an Ouroborid, right? And if it comes down next turn, and this is on the field with 2 counters, it's going to start out with 2 counters, which is a huge problem. Or I can blow up the Weaver and maybe potentially shut them down from even getting the Ouroborid, but there's no guarantee I could shut them down when they might just find a land. It's hard to say, but I think the right call here, guys, is to blow up the Grove. And if I blow up the Grove, I play Dollmaker Shop. That seems to be the move. And then we just play a tap land here. And there's no reason to attack in here. I'm going to lose whatever it is I attack with, and then I'm just going to get 1 more token in return. So it'd be net even. There's the Ouroborid. We had a feeling they had it. It is what it is. We're fine because we're going to unlock the gallery. And we're going to absolutely cook. Because we're getting another haste body too next turn. And everything's going to be massive. Way bigger than whatever Ouroborid's got going on. It'll force them to have to block here. They were a little too slow with their mana, but they had some big hitters in their hand, so I get why they kept it. Here we go. Everything's a 6-6. It's about to be a 7-7. I think that's worth swinging in, right? I mean, I'm going to gain 7 life here, so that should help too if they, you know, end up blocking just right and then returning some fire here to us. But they have to block They can't let three of these cannot get through, so they had to block everything there. Geez, man, that's a big win. All right, well, our first really tough decision we have to make here. This hand could be extremely good if I have another white source hit my hand, but specifically a white source, that seems to me like this should be a throwaway. White, red, so tough. Oh, that's actually so much better. Okay, we keep this. I think we throw this away. That's a tough throwaway, but I think that's the right call, because if I get the slivers called out here and we draw into the hive pool, this is going to be pretty nice. All right, a little bit of slow lands here though for me. I didn't actually take that into account. And it's rabbits. Okay, so this is going to be really nice. So is that. Okay, so that puts me in a predicament where it's like, do I play any of my creatures out here, or am I just setting up for a big ill-timed explosion? I feel like the ill-timed explosion is inevitable, so I'm gonna have to wait and see. Okay. So this thing's power is very much determined upon how many creatures they have, which is kind of good, because when I ill-timed explosion the field, I don't necessarily have to get the power, the damage to be as high as its toughness. I can just take everything out around it, and it will drop in toughness, and it'll work out. It looks like I may have to drop the hive pool for now, though. Am I dead here? There's no way, right? All right, just a 9. Just 9. Give me something big here. Dang. Well, that stinks. That means we're gonna have to drop off you and probably you. That was a bummer. Ouroboros follows it up. Wow, that's a card. And we miss on any sort of enchantment or anything that I can cast. Ay. Okay. All I can do now is pray that my top decks are worthy. All right, I've got a chump blocker for the Ouroboros, but that's all I've got. Dang. Well, never mind. I don't even have that. And it's going to go up by 3 power. Nice. Exactly lethal. Beautiful. They actually have something else too for the tamer, it looks like. Another sheltered. Just to put icing on the cake here. GG's. It is what it is. I mean, those top decks were absolutely atrocious for my last couple of pulls there. On the ill-timed explosion especially. So it is what it is, man. GG's. GG's. All right, we are going first with the ley line in the opening hand here. I do have a shelter too. I don't think I can pass on this, guys. I need one more land. That's it. I don't really care what kind of land, but I do need one more land in the hand for this to work out. Here we go. Come on, land. Need you here, because if I can get one more and get the siege down, it can start drawing me cards off of the talent, and it looks like we're good to go. And it looks like it's going to be life gain, so this shelter by ghost is going to be pretty key on when I put it down and how I use it. I should be able to block most of their things. They have flyers though that I got to worry about. All right, let's get this down. I wish I would have known that was coming. I would have played that last turn. All right, we got an Innocence. Okay, maybe this is an Orzhov based on that starting town. Oh, that's a top deck of the century. Let's go. Hold on. We might actually get the combo here, guys. Next turn. Next turn, we got ourselves a Thrumming Hivepool and probably a Caretaker's Talent with it. Holy smokes, what a nice curve out there. Dude, we were just wanting one additional land. We got everything we could have asked for in like the right time. Yeah, I mean, you see it. You kind of have an idea of what's coming, I have a feeling. Now, I would imagine the opponent's probably going to hit a Sheltered by Ghosts to take my Thrumming Hivepool, which is why I think they're kind of waiting here to decide whether or not to block with the Innocence, because they know that if they block with the Innocence, they don't have a creature to attach the Sheltered to, I'm assuming. But I mean, they could just play one next turn, though. They're going to have 4 mana to work with at the most, and they should have another body. I don't know, but this is taking weirdly long. Hello? Okay, they let it get through. Sure. Thought we might have been getting roped there for a second. It got a little worried. Halia. Okay. Is it a sheltered on the ley line? No, it's not. Aerith. Aerith gets pretty big. My creatures get pretty big too, thanks to our friend here, the readings. You can have it. This is about to be only one, and then we got the Caretaker's Talent. It's actually about to be 0, because I'm going to play Caretaker's Talent, and I'm going to copy a token, and then play the Thrumming Hivepool for 0. Which is pretty awesome value, I'd say. A Hivepool for 0 is kind of good value. I was like, are they really holding full control right now? That's crazy. Oops. This, yeah, leave the white source open. And we might get an on-tap land here, which is why I'm waiting to play the land. We'll see. I mean, even if I get an on-tap land, I'm probably playing the tap land though, because I'm getting the Hivepool for 0, and then I still don't have a play to make even for 1. So I guess playing the starting town right now is fine too. But I am going to draw a card first. Hivepool for 0. It's so good, man. It's so good. And then I can just kind of chill. And then next turn I can pump everything up with Caretaker's Talent and Sheltered by Ghost away the Aerith. And I think that'll be game. Actually, I would need one more land for all of that, wouldn't I? That's fine. All right. Sorry guys, I'm a little tired today. My soccer game last night kind of beat me up, and I didn't go to bed until a little bit later in the day. No! Come on, man. Come on, man. You're gonna slow down my progress. Okay, so if I want to take that back, the best way is probably through Sheltered by Ghosts, because if I don't Shelter by Ghosts, the opponent's probably just going to pass its counters over to the Aerith, and I'm still in a lot of trouble there. But then again, I don't want them getting back their Channeler to the fields, and then I can always shelter the Aerith later. Another shelter is kind of awesome. I missed a land drop, so that does kind of determine a lot here. I just don't see another chance we're going to have to play the Furnace for only 3 and being able to actually hit a target that's viable. So this is what I'm deciding on here. All right, they pass the counters. Next turn I go Sheltered and we're good to go. Yeah, might as well play the Scavenger, I guess. Should have done that prior. Should have counted my mana, but I didn't. And no attacks. Still playing defense here. Looking for a land. Looking for a land so I can do the Caretaker's Talent with the Ghosts. Please don't have another Sheltered though, because that's going to be annoying for me to have to deal with again. Okay, that's a good card. It's a very good card. I'd really like to put this away here if I could. Okay, so that's pretty irrelevant. I don't really care about that. It's just going to take away a 1/1 off my field. I mean, that's probably the worst removal spell you could have in that spot. Whoops, I just punched my mic. I apologize for the sounds. Okay. That's a pretty bad card to see on top. What else you got from me, man? I'm surprised I didn't just play the Halia for the full 3 there. You've got to have something specific. A Tiny Bones? What in the world is going on around here? Betrayal. All right, that's the end of the turn. They're going to draw into the Innocents. They got a 14-14 life gain. Why are they not attacking with the 14-14? That is so bizarre to me. So bizarre. Now things get spicy. Are you ready for this, guys? Oh yeah, we got the land too. Beautiful. Do one of these. Do one of these. All right, put a counter on it. So here's the deal. I think I sent everybody, and I know they're gonna block the 5/4 here and they're gonna trade with it, but this comes back as just a 2/2 now, and I'll get it again the next turn, and I'm gonna gain a lot of life. So I think that's more than okay to swing in here. Could have gone double sheltered by ghost there too. That's definitely an option we had, but I wouldn't have gotten them anywhere near low enough on the life total to make any sort of dent. But now with all these 3/3 bodies, now we're talking. Oh, I didn't mean to swing with the scavenger. That's okay though. It's irrelevant. They're still gonna block the 5/4 with the 7/7, so it makes no difference really. So Scavenger's definitely going to get some damage through. Okay, the opponent holding some sort of priority here is really frustrating. I don't know what it even could be. All right, GG's. I guess it's the case solved. I guess they could sack it at any point. All right, that's a big win, man. Big win. We got the ley line and the slivers. Let's go. All right, we got another hand that's way too hard to pass up, right? Again, we just need one land and we can kind of start cooking with this thing. We got the ley line and the hive pool. I mean, doesn't get much better than that, right? Doesn't get much better than that. Let's just pay the 2 for that. Get the party started early. Already down to 5. Okay, a land is what we needed. I'll take it. I'll go with the Innocence too because it obviously reduces the cost of the hive pool as opposed to the talent. And in this case, the Innocence does more for us here. No, no. I don't want to look. You guys tell me how bad it is. They took the hive, didn't they? They took the hive? They didn't take the hive? What? Okay, they've got to have something else then. They've got to have more hand hate. For sure. For sure they have more hand hate. But hopefully it's something like a bat. What is going on? You're just going to give me that? Sheesh. Sheesh, man. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe you took the Caretaker's Talent. That was quite literally the only card I didn't care about. Like right now, it's pretty good. I could use it right now, but not when you took it there. That was not something I needed. I cannot believe we have the hive pool on the field here right now. This game's already over. There's literally nothing an opponent in mono black can do about a big artifact like that, I don't think. Unless I'm missing something. Yeah, the scoop is so fast there. I think they just realized the same thing. Oh man, poor fella. That was not the card to take. All right, we're finally going first a lot, which I'm really happy about because the beginning of this video, we were like, I think going second, like 3 out of 4 games. This hand looks pretty good. It's not great. It's definitely slow. It's definitely slow, but I like the possibilities that this hand presents. Okay, we got Una sleeves. I wonder if that means anything. It's the right colors for a Una deck. That's really good. I'm actually very happy I drew that. That helps a lot. They have a burn spell. Darn it. Burst lightning, torch. No, it can't be a torch because they had the ability to play it before I played the creature, which means it's any target. It's any target, so it's got to be burst lightning or shock. What's it gonna be? See, if the priority would have stuck, yeah, I was gonna say if the priority would have stuck as it was landing, that would have been a torch to tower, but. All right, well, unfortunately they took a really big card from us there. I needed that bad, but that's okay. We'll have to delay the card draw for now. This is looking like a Gruul Delirium deck all of a sudden because they're going to want the graveyard, I'm assuming, and they're going to probably play something like Soul Cauldron to get the effects of this exhaust. I don't know. It's funny, my heart went a little bit quicker there because I'm like, oh, we're going to reduce the cost of the Hivepool by a lot. But I forgot we don't have the ley line out there this time, so not quite. They do, in fact, run towards the tower, though. Spicy. Okay. There's the dragon. Not able to give it haste, though. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll pay the 1 to copy a token, so this can come in tapped. Sounds good. Draw 2. And there's the ley line. Okay. Saying there's a chance. Ley line, and then maybe I get 2 Hivepools down for free. Not quite, though. There's only 4 tokens on the field, or 4 bodies. That's gonna hurt. Oh, that's gonna just de-ramp me. Okay, got it. I thought that was the one that, I thought that was the Lynx that was gonna burn me for having non-basic lands. All right, 4 in the air. I can't do anything about it. That's fine. That's pretty interesting, I can't lie. Sweeping the field here, there is like a bit of a charm to that for me here. It feels like, obviously getting down the ley line of transformation will put me in a spot where the hives would be cost 2, but I don't even have the means to play that this turn. So I guess it's the ill-timed explosion. See what happens. They let me gain 2. Didn't expect that. Drop 1 of these, unfortunately, and a tap land can go. Actually, what am I doing? I only need 1 of these, right? Definitely don't need more than 2 ley lines. And let's make this blue. All right, I mean, we're not exactly cooking, but we're doing okay. We're doing okay. I can get the Hivepool down next turn for its full cost. That's gonna hurt really bad when it hits us. Hivepool, and I can play out the Scavenger. That'll work. That'll work. Now I got a chump blocker to the World Wagon. All right, we're fine now. I feel like we're pretty much locked in now for the win. It feels like, I don't know. They might get crazy here. Who knows? It seems like they're running a lot more big threats though than like small, which means that it's going to take a minute to unload their hand a bit. Okay. The things that fly are what really scare me. They're running a lot of dragons and things that fly. That makes my life a little bit tough. Let's see how they scry here. That's pretty relevant. To the top. Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. Another Hivepool. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could take some damage here. Play this and this. There's no way to win the game right now, at least that I can see. So I think I'm going to go with my original game plan here, which is to bring this in, pay life, do this, play this, get the free Hivepool. Oh, it's not free. Oh, I thought I did the math on that right. Oh, it's not free. Well, that's embarrassing. I'm just gonna send these 2 guys for now, do a little bit of damage, leave some stuff back to block because we got the World Wagon I gotta deal with, and it's Gruul, so there could be some things with haste we want to worry about. Dang, that was a mistake, huh? Darn it. I thought I was gonna get 2 more hives there on that next turn. Why did I think it was gonna be free, man? I thought we were gonna have more than enough bodies. And they're gonna give everything haste here, I'm assuming. that's fine. So no haste. That's good. Not even attacking? Wow. All right, GG's, we got him. GG's, we got him, guys. All right, so what's gonna do more damage here? If I played this side of things, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These would all be 6, 6. If I do this, there'll be 3, 4, 5s. Yeah, it's gotta be this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna have 2 mana left over. All right, perfect. Perfect. Send everybody. Seems like the right call. I mean, I can't block in the air. All of these deal double the damage. Let's go. Oh, and they let it go through. Nice. Okay. GG's. I think if they had blocked 3 of them, they were dead anyways. Yeah, there's more, way more than enough there. So, all right, man. I mean, what a run. Slivers is back. I'm feeling good with the Slivers deck, man. Let's go.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Fizzy, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah.